Okay, now it's 9:34 p.m. Here's another topic about narcissistic abuse um that I'm gonna talk about. Um so y'all know about narcissistic abusers and their false promises that they make and future faking, right? They can do it, but you better not do it to them because they'll hold you to your promise and force you to fulfill it, you know. Um so they will hold you to your promise. And it's like basically you're not allowed to switch your mind about anything, but they can do it. So they can take food from you, like say for example, okay, and if they eat food that you cooked or that you bought and treated everybody out or whatever, they act like it's their prerogative to feel like, oh, this is so nasty. This is the most disgusting thing I ever tasted, and then throw it in the trash. But, you know, growing up, if you eat a peanut butter sandwich or something, and you decide that you don't like it, they will force you to sit there and eat it, continuing sit there and monitor, fold their arms with one of their legs sticking out, 1 foot forward, and fold their arms and with their face twisted up mad, and sit there and monitor and watch you eat or drink whatever. Like say if you fixed a glass of milk and you don't want no more, you thought it was, or if you accidentally made too much, or if you made a glass of water more than you intended, like if you were not as hungry or as thirsty as you wanted, that you thought you were, they'll sit there and force you to eat or drink. And then they'll say, and you better eat every bit of it. You better drink every last drop. You better drink every last bit of it. And I'm an adult. I'm 39 years old. Narcs still treat me this way. You better make sure you eat it all. But then y'all call me greedy. And I'm like, what is that for? If you see me with a lot of food on my plate, and then they'll call me greedy, the trigger word, greedy. And they'll say, they'll act like as if they never saw somebody eat a large amount of food before. You know how you got fat family members then? Or some cases you be fatter than me or fat yourself. So I don't touch McDonald's no more, but if I was still eating McDonald's or something, y'all know how when it comes to fast food, you can eat a quarter pounder meal and then still be hungry 30 minutes later. So, in my younger days, shucks, I used to order 2 quarter pounders. I don't eat that no more, but and so, if they might pretend to be like, girl, you eating 2 hamburgers? And then another narc would butt in and be like, you better make sure you eat every bite or something like that. So, and y'all know how, like with domestic violence and narcissistic abuse, the narcissistic boyfriend, girlfriend, or whatever, or baby mom, baby daddy, fiance, husband, wife, or whatever, will treat the spouse like a punished child with no rights. So, how come it's okay for them to switch their mind, on something, but when it comes to you, you're not allowed to switch your mind about something? Like, if they make false promises to take you to a party, and then they stand you up and they don't show up. But if you attempted to do that to them, they will force you, make you, like psychological and mental and emotional coercion, to force you to take them, fulfill your promise, like what you said you were going to do. You don't even have to say, I promise I'll do this. You just verbally agree to it. And, but the most bothersome is when it comes to sex. I've heard about narcissistic guys that brag about forcing a woman to sit there and take it. And even in my own personal rape experiences, they won't give you a chance. I mean, they won't allow you to say no and refuse, or fight against them, or, resist. They will force you. They act like they think they own every part of you, and your body, and your mind, and your soul, and everything. And if they want to fraudulently and illegally steal sex from you, and you tell them stop, no, or whatever, and they ignore you, or they'll threaten you, and then you go to the police, you can't even, people don't want to believe that you were raped or something, because they'll deceive, manipulate, and lie to you. And then they will have narcissistic women who will victim blame you when you get raped. Victim blame you. And then say that you put yourself in a position and allow yourself to get raped. And that the fact that you were a fool for being deceived, and the fact that he lied to you in order to get in your pants or whatever, that's the oldest trick in the book. And just make you feel all kinds of shame. So, say for example, if, it seems like they won't allow you to switch your mind about nothing. But it's like, it's okay for them to do it. So if you say you want to listen to a certain song, say for example, if you want to listen to LL Cool J song, right? And then they put the CD or they start playing the song, and then midway through you be like, I don't feel like listening to it no more. Then they'll force you to continue throughout the whole song, and then continue, and force you to listen to it on repeat as a punishment, like for a whole week or something, as a way to punish you. But if you tried that on them, like if they agree to listen to, an SWV song, Weak, for example, and if you feel like, well, okay, well, midway through the song, like if you ask them, oh, you want to hear this song? Yeah, I'll listen to it. And you show them the song, and midway through they act like they're liking it, and then next thing you know, they'll be like, oh, turn it off. I'm like, oh, I thought you said you liked it. I said turn it off. That's how they be like, So I guess these are the only couple of narcissistic abuse videos I'll do tonight. And I might do another video.